Hello everyone, welcome to the Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Those of you who have already subscribed, actually all my viewers, subscribed or not, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing a series. It's an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames called Perception, Two Yet One. This is book one, which I've read aloud live on Facebook and uploaded all those videos here to YouTube for you to enjoy for free. Just know that book two is already published and available, and all the links that you need for my books are in the description box below, as well as the information to contact me if you would like a personal reading. Okay, so all of you who are familiar with me, welcome back. Welcome to everyone who is new. Let's just jump right into this. This is a collective reading. I've been doing collective readings instead of zodiac readings. That's all I've really been able to have time for. So I'm going to be using two decks of tarot today. The main deck will be the Tarot Mucha by Los Scarabo. This is one of my very favorite tarots ever, and this is also another of my very favorite tarots, the Tarot of the Divine by Yoshitani. It's full of fairy tales from around the world, fairy tales and deities and stuff like that. I'm going to clarify with the Vintage Wisdom Oracle by Victoria Mosley, and I've got the Oracle of the Fairies here by Karen Kay and artwork by Ginger Kelly. We'll see if I need any more oracles. I'll just pay attention to, what my guides and angels say, okay? So before we get started, actually, there's some stuff that I've got written down here, things that I've been noticing the last couple of days. Oh, first of all, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I really did. It was awesome. Okay, so here's the thing. I've been getting messages. I've been watching a lot of stuff about ghosts and the afterlife. I'm feeling like the messages that are coming through to me is to really enjoy life while you have it, to celebrate it, be grateful for life while you're living it. I've been getting I don't know if you guys remember Guitar Hero, but my very favorite song just came from that video game came to mind. It's called Less Talk, More Rock. It's by a band called Freezepop. I just put it on because I'd missed it. It's a Guitar Hero. It's been a long time. But the words are what are sticking out to me. It's we just want to rock, and the music is so loud, the kids are so young and all that. They just want to have fun. I'm getting this message from the mother as well. Also, there's the aspect of the mother is first woman, and I haven't really thought about first woman for a long time. And I'll try to explain that as I go. If this stuff comes up, I'll explain more about first woman and dolmens, and what I learned about these dolmens and first woman from Praveen Mohan. Also, I've put one of my favorite tarot readers' channel also in the comment section. Not the comment section, I'm sorry guys, that's on Facebook. I'm only on YouTube and Facebook, guys, okay? So there's this reader that I watch, and she doesn't exactly, well, here's the thing. I watch every one of her videos. She is really wonderful, the way she puts things when it comes to self-love and stuff. Her name is Lisa. The link to her channel is in the description box below. I just wanted to share her with you. I've emailed with her, and she is a very nice person. She's gone through quite a lot, and she's really good with the self-love. So check her out. Also, I have the link for Praveen Mohan. I've learned a lot from him as far as our history goes, as people, and also first woman, I really started to get very, very interested in him even more when he did this video that included the spirit of first woman, a spirit that came to me a long time ago and told me her name. All right, so we've got the Page of Swords. You are watching someone, or someone is watching you. This is right side up, so it's not the creepy kind of watching. It's not the kind of... I just heard observing. Okay. I'm feeling Archangel Michael. This is not the Knight. This is not the King. This is not the Ace. But yet I'm still feeling him. I've been feeling him a lot. He's with me like all the time, okay? But this one, this is saying that I feel like maybe most of you or you know, the ones who are watching you are your angels. Whoa, whoa, did you see that? That flash of light? That happens sometimes. I know this is stuff that happens with cameras and stuff, but when it happens at the right time, you know what I mean? So the angels are watching us, okay? It's so weird. What I'm getting from this is, see how he's holding his sword, watching and waiting to see if they need to come in and protect you, ready. They are protecting you, but they're watching and waiting just in case there is a battle. You know, this is all another stuff that another thing that I've been seeing a lot lately is this whole war between good and evil. Michael defeats the devil. Let's see what we get from the other deck, the Divine Tarot. But yeah, the angels have been watching and they're ready to go to battle, or they've already battled and now they are waiting for the results. What am I feeling here from this? This is not what I usually feel from this card. They know exactly who they're looking at, and they are very fixated on it, on them, on that person. So I feel like this is both. Okay, so this is the angels watching the way I've been saying, but also there may be someone who's been watching you. Someone who's enamored by you. Someone who is... Yeah, there's no difficulty here. You see these birds off in the distance? Now, there's another deck that I have, the Light Seers deck, and the Ten of Swords is a bunch of birds flying away. And so I feel like this is the Ten of Swords way in the distance. And the Ten of Swords is a lot of heartache and pain. And see how these birds are way behind him. So there's some pain that's really far behind you. And yet you're still watching and waiting. Or this pain is far behind the person who's watching and waiting you as well. So what I've been getting from the mother is that she would, what does any mother or parent, mother, father, doesn't matter, what does any parent want for their children? They want us to enjoy life. And while I feel that God is very kind and compassionate, oh yeah, look, there's the Emperor right there as I start talking about God. God is very compassionate and loving. And look, this Emperor also looks like he's ready to go to battle. He hasn't yet because he looks pretty neat. But he's looking right at you, and he's got a sword here. There's birds in the distance. Okay, so maybe this is a masculine who's watching you. Okay, now it doesn't have to be you know, a man. Okay, this can be a woman. This is also Aries. There could be an Aries that is that could be watching you. But yeah, this is what I'm getting. This whole ready for battle or going to battle. This looks like a big piece of black tourmaline to me, which what that does is it draws out negativity. We're going to go ahead and keep this card. The King of Swords was underneath him in the reverse. Now, I was just talking about the King of Swords, Archangel Michael. See, this is a griffin, okay? So one of you guys' spirit animal is the griffin, okay? So this is the King of Swords. This is Archangel Michael. But he was underneath this Emperor in the reverse. And so there's this is an angry King of Swords, or somebody who is not cutting off someone or something that they need to. It looks like maybe they're still waiting. They haven't made this decision to cut something or someone out of their life just yet. They seem to be watching and waiting. This is what I'm getting. Yeah, and this is a masculine energy, whether it's a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. This is somebody in boss energy, somebody who, yeah, see, watching and waiting. They haven't cut anybody away just yet. I'm going to go ahead and leave that out there. Oh, wow. Okay, so underneath that is the Justice in reverse. That's the card of Libra, the card of beginnings and endings. This is upside down, though. This is no balance. Wow, okay, so let me just show you him upright. He is also has a sword here, and he's also looking right at you. This is a masculine in this. A lot of the times the Justice card is feminine. And so it's not time to balance out yet. It's not time to make a move yet. It's not, there's something about the beginnings and endings that's not quite ready, okay? Oh, okay, so another thing is they're showing me here at the bottom of this other deck, what we've got here is the Three of Swords, but it was in the reverse, and so there's been some healing. So that this is telling me this is correct, this whole birds in the distance, the Ten of Swords, the treachery, the backstabbing, the broken heart is healing. It's all behind you. And so what's going on here is a lot of waiting for justice, waiting to cut away something out of one's life that is not truthful, is not angelic, is not constructive. You guys might want to go ahead and look up the griffin, but one of you guys, your spirit animal is the griffin, okay? Like the magical spirit animal. Like my magical spirit animal is the unicorn. But others of you, it's the griffin, if you didn't know that. We're going to go ahead and keep this justice. We're going to keep this card here in the reverse too. Okay, so wow. Okay, so underneath underneath the justice card, the Page of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so before this injustice, nobody was really watching. They're watching now. So somebody so you went from the reversal to okay, so this was like bad spying. Okay, there was some bad spying going on, and it's not bad spying anymore. It's just simply watching and waiting, and like, oh, and I wanted to say, and hoping that battle will not be needed. Okay, they're saying enough with this deck and get out the other one. We're still, yeah, we're still doing tarot. Okay. Okay, so first woman is coming to mind. Now, first woman, a long time ago, I was just meditating, and right over my altar, because I was facing my altar, there was, I don't know if you guys ever saw how Glinda from Wizard of Oz came in. She came in like this iridescent bubble of light. That's what I saw. It was a iridescent bubble, and it was about this big, and I guess you could call it an orb, but to me it looked like a bubble, okay? And when I looked at it, I was like, whoa, hello. And I just immediately knew that this was first woman. Now, I had heard of the term first woman through the Native American stories, but I didn't read that story of first woman. So I wasn't sure what that was about, and I looked it up, and I can't even remember what the Native American story is about it, because after I started to focus on that after a time, that's when I saw this video that Praveen Mohan put out. He was in India walking around, and he came across, if you don't know what a dolman is, it's a small structure made out of stone slabs. Sometimes they're big. They can be really huge, but this was a small one, only about a couple of feet tall. And I have the link to the video in the description box, guys, if you want to go ahead and see what that was all about. But basically, he was told that he found the oldest temple in the world, and that the little dolmen that was there was it. And he's like, whoa, what? You know, and on the inside was a statue for what they called first woman. Okay, so that's a continent away. Now we've got first woman over in India, we've got first woman over here in North America, and you know, we've been looking at the origins of people themselves. Oh wow, look at, there he is again. There's the emperor. Okay, so there's this big message about the masculine. When he was in the reverse, okay, a moment ago. So this is telling me that this is the distorted masculine is being healed. I feel like they're almost there, because we've gone from, we have this distorted masculine energy, which is, you know, tyrannical manipulation, and then we have the good emperor here, and this is King Arthur. This is the fairy tale story legend behind this emperor. Look at all the red, okay? There's just a lot of red. That's the color of the mother. But this King Arthur was about twin flame love. He was about he was a good king. He was taught well by Merlin, so he knew a lot of esoteric things. Of course, all that stuff happened with Guinevere and stuff. But so there's this message about the masculine. And I keep talking about the feminine here and the dolmens. The masculine is, well, we already know that the masculine has been the one basically in charge of the world for the last few thousand years, and we're trying to bring in the mother again, which is why my channel is called The Mother Speaks, because I was raised Catholic and I had no clue that the mother even existed. I thought there was God and that was it. So that's why I say spirit, because to me that's the combination of the masculine and feminine. That is the yin and the yang. You know what I mean? Okay. So I'm talking about the mother here, but I keep getting these masculines everywhere. So it's okay, yeah. So the beginnings and endings. We haven't quite ended the masculine yet. I'm not saying ended. The time of just the masculine isn't quite ended yet. But you know what I've been saying is, like, we maybe instead of like bringing in the mother and just doing, you know, just being all about the mother, maybe we could balance this out. Maybe we can, what would happen if we lived as a species where our masculine and feminine energies were balanced out? Now, there's this one thing about that, you know, what I've been seeing is, like, for thousands of years, we pay attention to the masculine. Thousands of years, we pay attention to the feminine. Thousands of years, you know, we pay attention. So we've been the masculine. We've been paying attention to the masculine, and now it's like, oh, let's bring in the feminine again, you know. And so there's kind of a ticky-tock type of mechanism where we go back and forth, and there's this movement. Now, I've been saying, like, what if we just balanced out? But what would that do? Then we wouldn't be moving anymore. So that's something that I've been contemplating as well. Is it even possible for us to balance out? What I was hoping for is like if we just stopped going back and forth between the masculine and the feminine as the predominant energy over the planet, and we just balanced out and understood the masculine and feminine as a species, an entire species. If we were all able to do that, would our movement stop? Like, but what I've been hoping for is that is if we balanced out both the masculine and feminine, would we evolve? Would we take a giant step in evolution? And that is why first woman has been coming up. Okay, so here's the thing. First woman, if you see the video from Praveen Mohan here, she wasn't a person the way we are. She wasn't a Homo sapien. It sounds more like she was what we call a Bigfoot or a Yeti, or you know what I mean? And I think that what those folks are just, they're really connected to nature. And once you do that, you can do things that we consider magical, right? Some folks are saying that Bigfoot or Yetis are able to phase in and out of physicality, and that's why we haven't been able to capture them and hold on to them. I feel like these, I think they are just maybe more advanced than we as a species now give them credit for. But what happened, the theory is that this very beautiful, very magical, very divine, feminine Yeti or Bigfoot was somehow mated to, now they're saying that we came from aliens as well, aliens, brothers and sisters of the sky people. Or maybe not physically from the sky, but from a higher vibration. Maybe first woman was able to connect with higher dimensional beings such as angels, and this is how she created mankind, through a hybrid. Okay, so now what I'm feeling is if we work really hard, this going back and forth between loving the masculine now and let's love the feminine now, and oh, we're bored of the feminine, let's go to the masculine now. What is war like? Okay, what is, if we're able to balance it out and accept everything about life, we would evolve. And maybe it would be in that kind of major jump, the way first woman gave us. Okay? And so, yeah, she wants us to evolve. She wants us to have fun. That's the whole less talk, more rock thing. Nobody tells them what to do because they can't catch them and hold them. I think that sometimes they can be killed, but for the most part, we don't really know a whole lot about them, do we? They have a certain amount of freedom, and she wants us to have that freedom as well. Yeah, to move on from choppy waters to calmer waters. This is like right now, this is the human race. We've gone through a lot of war. See all these swords? The sword is, it's a weapon. Okay. Let's see what else we get. So self-love is very important for evolution because it's going to help us all balance out, okay? Oh, I did not even notice this, guys. Look, He's standing on a yin and a yang. Because I was like, this whole balance, to me, this is more beginnings and endings, but it's temperance to me is more, or the lovers, because of Gemini, is more of this, but nope, this is too. You see, that's yin and yang right there below his feet. That is keeping him grounded. Okay, so he understands the importance of the discipline of the masculine sword, but he also understands the wisdom of this. I'm not sure what he's holding, but it looks like there's a little animal in there. But the round is the feminine, okay? And a little animal would be the children of the earth, which is feminine. All right, I'm going to try to make this not as long today. So I hope I don't seem disjointed with what I'm trying to relate in my message today. I'm just really paying attention to the things that come to mind, and I'm just kind of spitting them out as they come. See if we can make some sense. See the Ten of Cups at the bottom? This is all about a happy life at home. All right. There is the Queen of Cups. She came out upright. Okay, so this is being psychic, being in control of our emotions, being emotionally available, being good confidants, but also to value your love, to value your heart. You see how high up she's holding it? She's holding it in high regard, I just heard. And it is covered. Not every cup of the Queen of Cups is covered. So when I see a covered cup, this is telling me to do not throw your pearls before swine. And I'm not calling any people a pig or a swine or anything, even though pigs are awesome creatures. But this is saying, do not cast your pearls before swine. Do not just give away your heart to just anyone. You are special. We're all special, but there's this message I've been seeing. I'm just realizing now that I've been seeing on my phone and around me too, to value your heart, value your emotion, your love. But also, emotion isn't something that needs to be exposed every day. It isn't something that needs to, the emotions won't spill if you keep a lid on it. You know what I'm saying? Huh. Any more? Nope, 28 minutes already. Holy moly. Okay, so let's go into the Wisdom Oracle by Victoria Mosley and see what's up. Okay, so interesting that I finally have this feminine. I'm not sure if this is the feminine or not, but very interesting how all of these cards are masculine, all of them. And I came in here talking about the mother. Scorpio, Gemini, Aries, Libra, even the Three of Hearts is Libra, Three of Hearts, Three of Swords, sorry guys. Alright, what else would you like to say? Like, what's up with this? What's up with all this masculinity? Whoop, don't fall out of my hands, yo. Let's try it this way. Oh, somebody flipped. What do we got? Reflection. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of reflection. Okay, so yeah, this is This is the whole, look, these birds behind him. The Ten of Swords is behind you, okay? So I feel like there's been a lot of reflection these days for everyone. We've been looking at the past. When we look at our world right now, a lot is very, very difficult right now. You know, with this pandemic and with all the problems that have come with it, but also a lot of problems have been solved by it as well. We're looking, not a lot of problems have been solved, but maybe a couple, okay? But what we're doing is we're looking back, okay? So they're saying if you're going to look back on what life used to be, remember the good times. Don't remember the bad things that you went through unless you're going to learn from them, okay? Don't sit in the pain of the Ten of Swords that is behind you now. Okay, and I'm just realizing now that I've seen a lot of mirrors lately. Okay, so that is another message. In fact, I have a mirror that looks a lot like this as well. And I got it from my great aunt, and I've always felt like it's kind of a magic mirror, not a haunted mirror or anything, but you know, it looks like a magic mirror to me. So talking about the magic mirror, what do you want? What are your wishes? Not who is the fairest of all. What are your wishes? If you were to ask a magic mirror to bring you, like if it was a genie or something, is what I'm feeling. Now I keep saying this R, okay? I don't know. Maybe that's an initial of yours. It's saying reflection, R, reflection, but maybe somebody, this R may mean something to you. But yeah, I feel like I'm saying don't reflect on the sad things that happened. Don't let them bring you down again. Leave them in the past, because look at how she looks. She looks disappointed. You know, there is this heartache in the past that we're trying to leave there. And now maybe what this is, you know, while it's good to your emotions don't always need to spill out if you keep a lid on it. Meaning if you just maybe don't talk so much about these bad memories, because I feel, look at these two women's faces. They're just, I don't know, for some reason they just seem really familiar to me. But these two cards together are also saying, yes, practice the self-love thing where you just don't throw your pearls before swine or anything, but also don't close your heart. Don't close your heart. Open it. Open it more. Just don't let all your emotions spill all over people and make a big mess. But keep your heart open. You see, she's got like some sort of wreath of flowers, but it reminds me of a tambourine. Things need to be open to work, and that's a heart. A heart needs to be open. A tambourine needs to be a circle, okay? There's even this oval here, okay? So yeah, don't get stuck in the past. See how all this is so old looking, like antique-y? Don't get stuck in the past, and don't let your heart be closed. Okay, I just picked up the fairy oracle without thinking about it, so let's see what the fairies have to say. Okay, so this was the message from the mother. This is the message from the father. I get it. I get it now. And they're saying, we're already balancing you out now, Allison. Since this is my card and I'm a Libra, I've been like this. I get on here and I talk about the mother, but then all the masculine comes out. So it's like, yeah, remember that. Remember to go ahead and balance it out. I'm like, okay, what are we going to get now? Get my cute little fairies. I got little fairies in their little autumn houses. I'm going to decorate, I guess, for the winter holidays very soon. Anybody else want to come out? Thank you. Oh, I just talked about decorating for winter. And it says, wait for winter. During the cold months of the fairy queen of winter. During the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. Okay, so I'm looking at how purple this is too. There's something that you already know. You know what to wait for winter for. Okay, there's something that you're trying to manifest or you want to come in, but it's saying wait for winter. Something special about this winter. And even though people kind of think that December is winter, it's really not December. It's not winter until the 21st or the 22nd. I'm not sure which is the winter solstice, but winter is really January, February, and March. So winter's coming. And then the other card is ask for help. Okay, angels are celestial beings who protect everyone. And the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. Okay. So here you are. Watching and waiting. That's that part that I was saying, that there may be somebody watching you, somebody who's had the Ten of Swords in the past as well, or this may be you watching and waiting, but this also means your angels. Your angels are watching and waiting. They are ready to go. They're ready to protect you, and that protection is a masculine energy. Okay, they're ready to protect the twin flames. So you get the King Arthur here. They're ready to protect those who are not twin flames. I just heard that this page can act like a knight really quick. Okay, so don't forget to ask the angels for help. They are just waiting to help you. They are just waiting. I mean, look at this. So this is a green card, and the green is the heart chakra. But if you notice, this angel is giving her a bunch of pink energy. Pink is also the heart energy. Yeah, okay. So this is heart energy. So ask for help with the navigation of this, with not overextending your emotions, not letting your emotions spill out, which I mean is not being able to control your temper or your insecurities. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean when I'm saying don't let your emotions spill out. But so this is part of what they're saying to ask help for, because they're ready to protect you. They will protect you at like any minute, okay? But they also will help you understand your heart and how to, and also with your intuition. This Queen of Cups is as intuitive as the High Priestess. It's just that she's a queen, okay? She is, yeah, that's what they're saying. We'll teach you, we'll protect you, we'll help you use your heart, we'll show you how to listen to God, Goddess, yourself, so that you are always wise and you always know what to do. Anything else, guys? Nope, that's it. Okay. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this general reading. It's a lot shorter than normal. If I have a follow-up to it, I'll put it up, because a lot of the times I'll do one of these readings and then later on something will come to mind and I'm like, oh, if I could have just thought about that, while I was doing the reading, but you can't be sitting there for an hour or two until it comes to me. So I'm just going to trust in spirit that things are said that need to be said when I do a reading, and if I need to follow it up, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Also, I'm kind of thinking about vlogging here because my spiritual path is what I've been focusing on a lot lately, and I feel like maybe I'm being asked to share that with you in a way. I'm not sure, because I'm definitely not gonna go away. I am gonna stay here and do the readings when I can. It's just the times for me to do those are significantly cut down. So I apologize for not doing the zodiacs, guys. I'll do them as soon as I feel like I have the time and the freedom and everything I need to do that. But blessings to you all. Remember, ask the angels for help, ask God, ask Spirit, ask the mother, go sit outside and be outside. Go look up at the stars. I'm still looking up at the stars to download the light codes from across the universe. Go ahead and do that too. And also looking at the beautiful moon and stuff. So connect with nature, connect with God, connect with the angels, and everything that you need is going to fall into place. I just felt so. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. That's what I have for you. And I'll see you next time.